Yep, you seen the title in the thumbnail. We're gonna do something a little bit different with some potatoes and cheese. I'm gonna show you guys how to make Parmesan mashed potato cakes. Yep, sounds weird, but it's delicious. Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, so let's do a quick roll call. Right here we have our potatoes. We have, in these two dishes, we got Parmesan cheese. Now on this one, I shredded it a little thick, and right here, I shredded it a little thin, and you'll see why in just a minute. We have an egg, some olive oil, paprika, black pepper, salt. We have some parsley here, chopped. Now I'm using Italian parsley. You can use the regular parsley, but this is all I had was Italian parsley. We have some chives here, and we have some flour. Again, not many ingredients, so let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so we're at our stove right now, and I'm bringing up a pot of water to boiling, and once we get it to boiling temperature or level, we're gonna add our potatoes in there. We have to start with our potatoes first with this recipe, all right? All right, so now that our water is starting to boil, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our potatoes in here. And we're gonna let those boil for 25 minutes until they're tender. And you know they're tender when you can pierce it real easily with the fork, okay? All right, we're gonna come right back. All right, so it looks like we're there. I let mine sit in here for about 35 minutes. I wanted to make sure they actually were fork tender. So now, these are fork tender. See how that fork slid in there? I'm gonna remove these, place them here over on the cutting board. All right, so now you can see these babies are piping hot. So we're gonna let them cool completely. I can't even tell you how long it's gonna take, but you wanna make sure these babies cool completely. It may take 30 minutes to an hour, just depends. So we're gonna come right back after they cool completely. All right, so our potatoes have completely cooled. So now what we wanna do is we want to kind of get these babies peeled. I'm gonna see if I can probably just pull them out, peel the skin off like this, or you can also get a knife. And guys, this is what we have. So I've already peeled this one. I'm gonna sit it right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the other ones peeled, and once I peel the other ones, we're gonna come right back. All right, so now we have peeled all our potatoes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start mashing them. I don't even have a potato masher. I'm gonna have to invest in one, but we can get this baby mashed with a fork. If you cook them right, they should mash easily like this. All right, so it looks like we are done mashing our potatoes. Now let's go ahead and continue. All right, so now that we smashed our potatoes, we're gonna start adding the remaining of our ingredients. So we're gonna add our eggs to the same bowl, our Parmesan cheese, our parsley, our chives, our flour, salt, our pepper, and our paprika. And now we just wanna mix everything well. All right, so right here I bought a pan on so we can place our potato cakes on once we get them all formed. Now, you can make them as big or little as you want. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about a half a cup of the mixture, and I'm gonna use mine for about half a cup. I got a little cup mixture here. I'm not gonna be that precise. Do like that, see what I have right there? And I'm just going to form that into a cake just like this. See that, just like that. I'll make it look a little bit more pretty, but you know, just like that. That's a nice size for me. And I'm just gonna add that right here. And we're gonna do the rest of them, and then I'm gonna come right back, all right? All right, so I've created all our patties. So this came up to be like eight patties. And this was about this size right here. These are really nice size. Look at this in the palm of my hand. We're gonna go ahead, head over to our cooktop, get that oil heated up so we can go ahead and get these babies in that grease. And guys, before we drop it in that hot grease, we're gonna take the remaining, or this half cup of our Parmesan cheese, we're gonna add it to this dish here. And we're gonna take one of our patties that we have here. We're gonna drop it in here, both sides, like that. And I'm gonna sit it over here on a cutting board, all right? And we're gonna do all the patties the same way. We're gonna sit them over here in our Parmesan cheese, just flip them over, you know, lightly coat them. You don't really have to press down in it because it's gonna, as you can see, it's gonna already stick to it. And once we get them, all of them done, we're gonna come right back. And as you can see, we have all our potato cakes dipped into that Parmesan cheese. Now let's head over now to our cooktop. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat our oil up. We're gonna do this over medium heat. Once your oil reaches that smoke point, you wanna start adding your potato cakes. We're gonna add ours here. And we're gonna cook these in batches. I'm at least cook mine in batches. And we're gonna cook them maybe about 3 to 5 minutes per side, just until each side is golden brown. All right, so we're finishing up our last potato cake. We're gonna turn off our heat, and I'm gonna remove this potato cake. Look at what we have, guys. I'm gonna add it to the rest of them over here, and let's head over to our cutting board. And there you have it, Parmesan mashed potato cakes. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Guys, let's jump into quality control and give it a taste test, all right? All right, we're back in here, quality control. I put me one of my Parmesan mashed potato cakes right here on the plate right here. Guys, I can bring it up to the congregation that you guys see it. Man, let's go ahead and get into it. There's not really a whole lot you can say when you add potatoes and cheese. With the right amount of seasoning, it's delicious, guys. This is a nice change from like your regular mashed potatoes or just some a baked potato or something like that. Gives you a good change. This is delicious for real. Y'all guys definitely check this out. And I can't stop eating it. Y'all know it's that fire. So, until the end, I'm your cook, Spinelli. Y'all already know, this is All Wings Everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot, and I'm out. Peace.